More silence may be coming to your phone. The FCC makes a decision about stopping robocalls, allowing phone companies to step in and block the annoying calls. But will it be enough to end your frustration?
That's the big question. With more on that, let's bring in our computer and electronic security expert, James McQuiggan. Always great to have you, James. Good to see you again. So let's talk first about this new FCC plan. What would it do? So
this new FCC plan coming down from a Senate bill that's being worked through Congress called TRACED Act, the robocall abuse criminal deterrence.
Okay.
And basically, they're going to be looking to the phone companies to authenticate those phone calls, where they're coming from, to make sure that it is an actual person or a company, or that it's not a whole, a criminal or scammers that are trying to get a hold of us or talk to us or get us to turn over sensitive information. Because our phones are pretty smart in the sense that your phone will actually say scam likely, right? Or let you know that whatever this call is that's coming through is probably not one you want to answer. Sure. So the technology is sort of there already, isn't it? And what they're going to be looking for is the FCC, the ruling is to get these phone companies to actually implement these everywhere, through all the phones, through all the numbers, so that they can authenticate, they know where it's coming from, whether it's good or bad. Let's talk about your phone number, because we were talking in the commercial break, and one of the things that you and I both said was, I never give my cell phone number out to anyone that I don't know. That's still important, isn't it? It is. I mean, it is a personal identifiable information, PII information, that recognizes or connects to you. And you don't want to be giving it to anybody, if you're giving it out on websites or social media. A lot of those social media sites, especially if they're free, they're turning around and selling it off to these third-party companies. Or if you're giving it to locations and they get breached, a lot of the data gets exfiltrated, gets stolen from there, and that's how the bad guys are getting a lot of these numbers. Okay. And what should you do if you get one of these phone calls? Should you answer it? I always just let everything go to voicemail. I figured if it's important, I'll call them back, right? Exactly. Yeah, okay. For me, a lot of it is, if they're in my address book on my phone, okay, then I'm going to answer. If you're not, then you're going to voicemail. Usually, and now that they've gotten really smart, the scammers, they're using local area code and that three-number prefix that you have on your phone. They're using those to make you think that it's somebody local. For me, it's always, you go to voicemail unless I know who you are, and then if they don't leave a voicemail, it mustn't be important enough. But I know that some doctors' offices can't leave information, so it's always good to get as many of the phone numbers of people that you're meeting on the day-to-day basis, or doctors' offices and different companies, to make sure that you have that, so when they do call, you're ready to answer. Do you anticipate that our phone bills will go up because of this new law? Because you were talking in the commercial break about how this could potentially get passed on to customers. Sure. Right? I mean, the phone companies are going to have to create new technology. They're going to have to bring in more technology, and for all this authentication and with the regulation requirements, they're going to probably pass that along. They're a profit company. They're going to pass it along to the consumer. All right. Well, it's great information for everybody. Again, don't give out your cell phone to anyone you don't know. James McQuiggan, always great to talk to you. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. Danielle? Really good.